We have familiar price action taking place in Avalanche right now, and we're seeing it across many coins. Some of it because of the downward pressure of Bitcoin after the ETF approvals last week. And we're going to answer this question. Is Avalanche going to continue to fall as it has since December 24th, has given up some of its gains all throughout January? Is it going to fall even further? Let's talk about that now. To start with, I'm going to go to tradingview.com. It's one of my favorite tools that I like to use for crypto. We're going to look at the one-day analysis. We're showing a summary of neutral. Oscillators are neutral. Moving averages are sell. On the 1 week, we have a buy. Oscillators are neutral. Moving averages a strong buy. And on the 1 month, we have a buy. Oscillators are neutral. Moving averages, again, a strong buy. The moving averages, if we look out on the weekly, are going to be showing a strong buy because of this fantastic run up we've seen in Avalanche. One of the better coins and how it behaved from this crypto run up since October, going up 5 times. Okay, it went from 9-ish to almost 50. Yep, 49.95. So almost 50. It did that in about 2 months. When that happens, you can only expect some kind of pullback, which is what we're experiencing right now. Is just a pullback in the market. Very interesting. It's nice how those levels work. I just drew a fib line from the bottom of these lows in October to the top of the highs in December. I like to look at this 0.618 level. It gives us an indication whether the trend is going to continue, or we're still in an uptrend, or if price falls below that line, it tells you to be wary that we may be starting to fall into a downward trend. Now, long term, I do want to say Avalanche is one of the better performing coins. You know, some coins went up. Well, Doge from October, let's just use this as an example, from October to December didn't even double, right? ADA went from 0.25 roughly, so it went 2.5 times. VET also 2.5 times. I know because I've watched it. And DOT 3, it went up 3 times. So different coins did differently, but Avalanche went up 5 times. The only coin I can remember doing better was Solana, went up 6 times, and I can't remember what Link did. I don't think Link went up that much either. Link went up about 2.5 times. So Avalanche was one of the better performing coins going up this high, and it's only natural that it's going to give us some pullback, which right now we're above this 0.618 line. So everything I'm seeing for crypto, Avalanche, excuse me, everything long term looks just fine for me. Short term, I do see some concern. And the short term concern I'm seeing is there's just downward pressure across a lot of these coins. Let me draw this from this high down. Okay. So we got a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low. So far, a lower high. Are we going to experience a newer lower low by falling into this range right here of 30 to 33? Well, in my opinion, that's going to depend on Bitcoin and what Bitcoin does over the next little while. And Bitcoin is providing downward pressure. We were in this upward rising channel and still are really since December. We had a nice break of that channel post ETF approval where we hit 49, and then we experienced a lot of resistance right here. A bunch of sellers came in, moved monies around, took profits, whatever you want to call it, and we have since fallen down to about 41.7. Couple good green days there, but we're falling again today. My guess is, from just what I'm hearing from other people say, that we had this nice run up since October. We've gone from, goodness, since the beginning of the year, I think we were around 17,000, weren't we? Yeah, back January 5th, 6th, 7th of last year, we were at 16,000 and some change, and now we're at 42. You cannot complain about that. That's fantastic improvement, fantastic run up. So it just makes sense that we're going to give some of that back. Of course, I would like for Bitcoin to be at 1 million right now. We all would. But right now we have to wait. It has done very well for us this year. I expect 2024 to be good, but we have to be patient. Short term, I think we're going to break this channel and tag 40,000. I believe we'll tag 40,000 definitely before we tag 48,000. It could even look something like this, where we go up to this 44.5 to 45 and then break down. Right now, we're trying to decide that. This channel is still holding very well. So it could go up to this 44.5 and then come back down, or it could just straight fall out down. I believe we're going to hit again 40,000 before we hit 48,000. That's my opinion. If that happens, Avalanche, I believe, is going to have to give up some of its gains, more gains. And I think it will fall down into this 30 to 33 range. You can just see the downward pressure that we're seeing. And it's not just on Avalanche we're seeing this downward pressure. Pretty much many coins has it. ADA has it. Doge, yeah, it's got it right there. VET, another coin I like, has it. Did I look at DOT? I think I did. Yep, did a video on DOT just a few minutes ago. It has it. Matic has it. Look, it's the same pattern playing out across many of the coins. So that means we're following something, and what we're following is Bitcoin. So the next move for these altcoins is going to be whatever Bitcoin does. And I've already told you what I think Bitcoin is going to do. So I think Avalanche, we're going to look at this 30 to 33 range here pretty soon. That would be a good time if you're looking to pick up more, to pick some more up. If Bitcoin continues, if Bitcoin continues to fall, which some are calling for into this 34 to 38 range over the next few weeks while it rebases, waits for the halving in April and then carries up, is one legitimate scenario, and starts making this, breaking this 50,000. Well, Avalanche is going to fall below this 30 into this 24 to 30 range here. It could happen. It is definitely a legitimate scenario for this to continue working its way down, start ranging right here for a while, and then perhaps break on out. I could be 100% wrong, but before I can be wrong, we've got to break out of this trend line and go up. Bitcoin has to break out of this and break this 44.5, 45. If Bitcoin cannot challenge this 45 and break it, most of these coins are not going to have the momentum to go to higher highs either. Okay. There's just nothing pushing it. We're all reliant on Bitcoin, save for a few coins like Solana. It's one, well, even it's got a downward trend. It broke out earlier today, and now I see it's already fallen back in to this downward trend. So even as strong as Solana is, it's still having to wrestle with this downward trend. And Link is doing its own thing right now. Yeah, Link has got its own thing going on. But it's been behaving differently than the other coins altogether. I can go into detail on that with a video on Link if you're interested. All right, we're following Bitcoin. Bitcoin hits 40. We're going to go to this level right here, pick you up some more there if you want it. And I believe that's what's going to happen. I'll keep you updated over the next few days, and we'll let this play out. Y'all take care.